first opened for business in 19. Digging in, Aaron Hicks. He will lead this one off today. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Aaron Hicks.
And we are officially underway from Cleveland. Is the first. The 1-0 is a swing and a high pop-up. Kluber has a play, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Judge. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now, 79 degrees at first pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball one. Kluber, a 6'4" right-hander. He was a fourth-round selection back in the draft of 2007.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
The cutter runs outside. Ball one. High in the air out to center field. Kipnis on the move. And that ends the inning. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Here's Michael Brantley. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's gone 2 for 8. He also has 1 home run. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. A 2-0 count to the Indians left fielder. Severino, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty D, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
The 3-2 pitch. High pop-up. Severino is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. So stepping in, Jose Ramirez. And he comes in following a year in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger for third baseman. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gardner is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Edwin Encarnacion, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And right into the shift. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Didi Gregorius. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's gone just 2 for 13.
Gregorius.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Gregorius is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Pulled toward right center field. Kipnis on the move. One away. Digging in now, Gary Sanchez, the American League's Silver Slugger behind the plate a year ago. And he got him out in front that time. Strike one.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are two gone. Here's Brett Gardner now. Inside here with the cutter, as he's lucky that one didn't get him. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's only 2 for 10. He's taken him deep once.
Donaldson.
Hit hard towards the hole. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. Standing in, Yonder Alonso. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
And he falls behind 0-2. And now pitch on the way. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are two gone now.
Right fielder.
Smoke toward the hole. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And Jason Kipnis up next will bat this inning. At the plate, Jason Kipnis. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's 0 for 5. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. A strike, and it's 2-1.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
The 3-1. He loses him on ball 4. Striding in for the Indians, Yan Gomes. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. 1-0 the count. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Ball even at 2-2. Fouled off. And this one gets away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. So now 2 men in scoring position. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position. So striding in, Miguel Andujar. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. Ramirez over to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Hits this one hard the other way. Donaldson's up with it. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. The windup and the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Hicks. He popped out in his first trip. A shot down the first baseline. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Runner going a second time. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. From the belt, the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Moving under it, Chisenhall makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Ready for another chance, Francisco Lindor. He was the winner of the AL Silver Slugger Award at shortstop a season ago. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
2-1 now to the Tribe's leadoff man. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more off to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Judge is under it. He's got it 1 away. Settling in now, Jose Ramirez. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Lindor, base runner at first with 1 out. And the fastball is off his glove, and it gets away. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. 3-0 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start hitting.
That misses. 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
3-0 to him now. Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4. Here comes the first pitch.
Third baseman.
Grounded to third. This could be two. Andujar brings it in. Relay to first in time. Here's big Aaron Judge. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves if they don't start putting balls in gaps. This guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Giancarlo Stanton now comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A bouncer to the left side. Donaldson's there. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Lays off 1-0. Comes back with the cutter and gets it by him. 1-1 now. Ground ball foul down the left side. Grounded to first. Played on the backhand. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is. So coming to the plate, Yonder Alonso 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. And a good throw gets him, 1 gone. In now, Lonnie Chisenhall, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. And he fouls this one off. Chisenhall, playing here in his age 29 season. He was selected in the first round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. And that finds the target, 0-2 now.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Torres scoops it up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. He'll start off the 5th in this one. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-1 home. He's taken high above the zone.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
And Chisenhall calls for it and takes it for the first down. So 1 gone in the inning now, and that'll bring in Brett Gardner. Here's a high pop-up. Donaldson on the move. Uh-oh, he whips on it. Here's Miguel Andujar now. Throw over to the bag, just keeping him close. Here's the first pitch to him. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Step on the bag for 1. On to Alonso, but it won't be in time, and they'll just get the 1. Into the box now, Greg Bird. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Down the first baseline, Andujar leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. The 0-2 once more. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3 in the side. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a ground ball to third. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. It was a walk in his last trip. And this one gets away. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. A tag, and he's out as he can't get back in time. Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout. Hit out towards second. Torres has it. Now he'll fake a throw to second and look to first instead. Throw gets him, 2 down. Ready for another shot now, Jose Ramirez. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And it's fouled away. 1 run on 3 hits and 1 error in the ballgame for Cleveland so far. Hit hard on the ground to second. Torres picks it up. He'll whip this one to first in time. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. A base hit in his first trip.
Second baseman, number 25.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. The next 0-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Aaron Hicks. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The windup and the 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Chopped in front of home plate. And there are 2 away now. Striding in once again, Aaron Judge. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. And he misses there, 1-2.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this line.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Edwin Encarnacion. It was a walk in his last trip.
Designated hitter.
Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1. No contact there from Encarnacion as the count runs to 0-2 on him. Now here's the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Here it comes. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Count remains at 0-2. Now another 0-2. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
2-1 to the Indians' first baseman. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Grounded back up the middle. Gregorius to his left. He's there for it. Throw to first in plenty of time. Digging in once again, Giancarlo Stanton will start things out here against Corey Kluber.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Giancarlo Stanton is retired to start out the 7th. Speedy swings and belts a ball to right field. This is carrying well. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya! First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off. The 0-1 pitch. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Into the corner and slicing foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Another 2-2 offering. And another foul ball. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Looked like a cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the 2nd out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. High in the air out to center field. Kipnis is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Stepping into the box, Lonnie Chisenhall, 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Lonnie Chisenhall.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Gregorius has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So striding forward now, Jason Kipnis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. It's a fastball that misses.
Well, late in a game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
Bird over to his left, 2 gone. Stepping in, Yan Gomes. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And And this one misses to the Cleveland backstop. It's even at a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball two. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three. Striding into the box, Miguel Andujar. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Heading out towards shallow right. Chisenhall has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Sonny Gray is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Now pitching for New York, number 55, Sonny Gray.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Two balls and a strike to count. Fallen behind now, 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk. Here's Michael Brantley. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. He's a .333 hitter. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Still even at 2-2. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gardner is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Ready now, Jose Ramirez. He was a ground out victim last time up. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. Dylan Betances takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
An 0-2 count to Edwin Encarnacion. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Josh Donaldson will be next. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. First offering on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Lindor, the runner at third. Ramirez on second. Encarnacion at first, 1 gone. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out. And a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now.
Yonder Alonso.
Betances is ready. Here's the first pitch. Grounder down the line at third. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. The relay throw for the third, and he's out. That retires the side, but on. So back to the top of the Yankee order, digging in, Aaron Hicks. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
And he squares up on this one, deep to straightaway right. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. Here's big Aaron Judge. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Chopped toward the second baseman. Ramirez is up with it. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Striding forward now is the DH, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A runner at first with no outs here. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. It's 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Chisenhall is there. And that's the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Didi Gregorius has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Andrew Miller answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. Chopped weakly to the left. Reined in to second for 1. Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. 0-1 the count. And there's ball 1. Miller, a native Floridian. This is his first year at the big league level.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
And he'll get back in standing. There's the 2-1 home. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition